you believe it?
200 episodes.
200! So what we did is we went back and we chose 10 of our top videos that we've done in the last 99 episodes.
These are some of our favorite episodes for varying reasons.
Okay, stay tuned. Okay, so the first one goes back to number 102 when Brent put the trailer up on blocks and did the wheel bearings.
Yeah, I did the wheel bearings, and then there was thoughts of, well, our tires are in good shape. They were the original Westlakes, but they were 2 years old. So we changed out the tires.
Today is the fun job of lifting the trailer.
The time has come to do the wheel bearings. I'm going to repack them and put all fresh new grease in there and check out, make sure they're all looking good. And then I'm also going to do the wet bolt kit for the suspension and then throw the new tires on. Stay tuned.
Okay, here we go.
It's a very simple job. It's just a little dirty, and each side's going to take you roughly 45 minutes. And there's a bit of a time lapse for you. And now it's time to tackle the wet bolt installation. And what we've done is gone to the Goodyear Endurance.
The next one is 106, Lake Louise.
Yeah, it's been a long time since either of us have been on a horseback, so it was a really nice trail ride to go through the mountains there. It was beautiful.
And then we climbed a mountain too. Check it out.
Doing a little bit of filming here. You can see Miriam in the background. She's the one that brings up the rear in this little horse trade, I guess you could call it.
That goes to the boat launch. Fairview Lookout this way. So, to top off our activities today, we're doing a short hike of, what was it, 1.8 kilometers?
Yes.
I think
just a hair over a mile.
Okay. And we're going to the lookout. So, I'm expecting this to be spectacular. Okay, we got a duck. Oh, am I getting stuck? Yep. I'm stuck. Oof. Okay, the big backpack is not helpful. All right, this is our little hike. Okay, we came up to the what is it?
Fairview Lookout.
Fairview Lookout, and it is quite a spectacular view. I'll pan around and show you that in a second. But the hike to get here.
It seemed like the entire 1.8 kilometers, so just over a mile, it is almost all uphill. So this is the view that we've got right now.
Yeah.
Take a look.
It's a Fairmont Chateau Lake Louise. And you can see down there people out there canoeing. Don't tip those canoes over because you will freeze in a second. And the next one is number 110 from Vernon to Headley in, how many degrees was it?
I believe when we were in Vernon, we were around 41 Celsius.
Ugh.
It was just nasty, stinky hot.
Yeah. Heat dome of 2021. So stinking hot. Our thermostat is reading 36. Got the AC on as high as it's gonna go. It's on high, it's been running for hours. When we first came in from outside, it was not bad. The fridge went up a degree, Brent.
I'm currently sitting at 44.
Outside?
Yes.
I don't know how to do this. I really don't. I've got the tap as far cold as I can go, and everything that's coming out of the tap is hot. It's like almost burning my hands hot. This is insane. I've never experienced this. Is this what it's like to live in Arizona? Curious. So we're gonna go down 97 and we're gonna connect onto the Crow's Nest, highway number 3.
Yeah, basically heading straight down the middle of the Okanagan. Right from Vernon all the way to Penticton and then over to Karamias.
And it's crazy hot. Crazy hot.
We're sitting at 37 degrees Celsius right now.
Yeah. I don't know.
And this is the cool of the day.
This is bananas.
But I can kick it up in a honky tonk, make you move your feet. It doesn't sound redneck.
That was interesting. Yes, the hair is back. It's hot. So we just had a guy pull up beside us. We just stopped for fuel. Had a guy pull up beside us, and he's like pointing at the truck trailer. We're like, what the heck? Is one of our sewer hose caps come off or whatever? So we're looking all around the trailer, up and down under the trailer, and we can't see anything. Then just as Brent's about to get back in the truck,
Well, after fueling up, I did not put the little red cap back in the diesel plug. And my door for the DEF and diesel tank was open.
I'm standing in front of a very dirty truck.
Yeah.
Check out the bugs. Although we didn't have as many big ones as we did when we went into Saskatchewan.
No.
No.
Saskatchewan has Alberta beat for bugs on the grill.
Yeah, there were some pretty big ones last year. I think as you go east, they get bigger.
Yeah.
Next up is number 114.
These are just a few of the mods that I like doing. The mods are kind of my forte sort of thing. I just enjoy doing little things that are nice and simple to do, that anybody can take care of, even with minimal mechanical knowledge. And these are just a few of the easier ones that I liked.
And now Brent's going to talk a little bit about these hoses and valves and stuff at the business end of the trailer. What are you doing, Brent?
What is the best sewer hose? The wind will come along here and catch the door and basically blow it to roughly halfway closed on any light breeze. On a strong breeze, we've actually had it slam the door completely closed. Up that up. 4 screws, and I put silicone on every screw. And they're actually number 10 screws, so they have a little bit of dig to them. And I've done the same here with a couple of screws on the back of the door. Just smooth out the silicone a little bit, but it's nice and sealed tight. And this is how she closes. Actually, a slight modification to the trailer, and I think you're going to like it. All it requires is one of these little puppies. It's a very simple upgrade, slight modification, and you're going to save a lot of money doing this. If I started doing this 2.5 years ago, I'd probably be not a lot of money up, probably close to $100 though. That's what I've spent on these little handles. This is the main one that I use while we're hooking up at home. And then I did end up buying the Rhino Supreme, or the Rhino Extreme. This one here, I bought 2 10-foot sections and a couple, I think a 90-degree that came with it. And
then after that, we took a trip up to the Yukon, and on the way we stopped at Liard Hot Springs.
Yeah, it's a place I spent many a summer. Well, not the entire summer, but when I was younger, in my teens and into my 20s, we did go there quite a bit, me and my friends. And I noticed so many changes over the years, but it's still just a beautiful place to go and see. It's one of the top places on the Alaska Highway, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Well, you live just down the road from there.
Only a couple 100 miles away, but yeah, it's just down the road.
All right, here we are at Liard Hot Springs. We're off to go check out these hot springs.
Doing the math, and I've been coming here for 38 years.
Oh dear.
But I haven't been here in 25. Are almost untouched in years, except for the ones that are getting repaired. This here is new.
Okay.
People used to come down here and cut straight across there and fall down into the muck. I've seen it happen a few occasions. I've actually had it happen to myself.
Yeah.
I didn't come down in this area quite often.
You stayed where it was hot?
Yeah, we stayed usually in the warmer end. If you'll turn the camera over this way,
yeah,
you can see where the 2 little waterfalls are. This was basically the kids section because they couldn't deal with all of the hot heat.
Okay, you guys go together. Guys.
Selfie, Brent.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know I would have to supervise you.
I felt like this is a little bit of heaven on earth for me today. So there's another one similar to this? Oh, what?
Jumping into 2022, video number 157, we went and saw some falls, fossils, and a jump.
Yeah, we were in south central Idaho, and Shoshone Falls was absolutely one of the best places I've ever been. It was just fantastic. We got to see the place where Evel Knievel jumped the Snake River Canyon, and then we saw some fossils, some old horse fossils.
Yeah, that one was not as exciting as the other two.
True enough, but it was a nice little change of pace.
It was very interesting.
Yeah. Got to Shoshone Falls, and we're gonna head out to the second viewpoint. But this is our view right now, and we're about halfway to that second viewpoint. Isn't that fantastic? We went, oh, Miriam's just taking some pictures here.
Jumped his his motorcycle?
It was a steam-powered rocket bike.
Oh. He jumped across the Snake River on a...
Actually, he failed.
Did he fall into it?
I don't know. I'm just looking at details right now.
Oh.
I know he attempted it and failed. I don't know how far he got, or if he landed on the other side, or if he broke a couple legs, or what. I don't know. It was just under 48 years ago. Actually, this September 8th, it'll be 48 years for the attempt.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go take some pictures and a little bit of footage from the top of the ramp, and it looks wild. I just can't wait to get to the top. It's very windy up here. This is scary. I gotta get out of here.
Next up, 162. Our Yellowstone adventure.
It was an adventure. I wouldn't call it a failed trip, but we circumnavigated Yellowstone Park and never got into any entrance.
Yeah, in 2022, we were there in June, and they had a massive rainstorm come through, and the river and flooding just wiped out all the roads.
Pretty much the whole north end of the park was devastated. There was highways were washed out, towns were washed out, evacuations en masse, and it was just pretty horrifying for anyone that's living there, I'm sure. And we came in from the south through Utah, and then up through Wyoming, and visited the Grand Tetons, and then stayed in Cody, Wyoming for a few days, and still never got into the park. And it was after we left that they opened the park, a day after we left.
So this is our Yellowstone experience.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. We're getting a little bit of a late start today. Flood and roads getting washed out and that sort of thing. But
Lots of lands. And how are we doing with fuel? I think we're gonna have to grab fuel before we get. Speed you like, people, but if you're holding up traffic,
it's official. The park is still closed, and we will go take a picture in front of the National Park's Yellowstone sign, and yeah, that's it. Fast forwarding to when we were back at our home base, number 184, Brent's Favorite Mods, Part 1.
Yeah, like I said earlier, mods are what make RVing special to me. One of the best things about RVing is just simple little tricks and things that you can do to make life easier on the road, or even if you're just camping somewhere for an extended period of time. Just nice little things that help things go smoother.
Okay.
Things to change, and it's something. Okay, here we are beside the business end of the beside the electrical hookup and the sewer and the water lines and all that. That has saved me the most money is this little guy right here, right at the bottom of the slide. You can see in the Schwintek slides, I was able to just butt it right up against the bottom track, and I didn't have to put any extra silicone on there. It just seals really nice. And what this does, any water that runs down the side of the slide comes down here and drips off the bottom of the weather stripping, thus nothing goes underneath. Sorry about that bad camera work. It's sealed up all the way along.
185 was the second part of Brent's favorite mods.
Right in line with the first one. 184 and 185, two of my favorites. All blue filters hooked up, and we didn't know whether to put it inside the water bay or hook it up back by the hose over there, right from the did. As you can see here, I had just a small piece of regular hose. That one actually froze and blew the end apart, so I was able to just chop this one down. I put some quick connect repairs on each end. Makes it nice and easy to change out. This is the only kind of filter we've ever used. On tasty side, I change it out. So all I do is just unscrew here, click that off there, change it out. That's actually one of my favorite mods, and I did it right from the get-go pretty much. And what I did was put a little latch on the end there, and that's not going anywhere. So all I did solid, and then that's the way it sits like that.
Okay, the last one, which was something we did more recently, was making sure you have no squeaks on your landing gear. So your landing gear goes up and down quietly.
Yeah, that was my fault. When I did lube the landing gear and the stabilizer jacks, I was using a decent product, but I wasn't lubing them in the correct place. And it was just something that happens, and I wasn't thinking about it properly. And then when I did really think about it, it's like, okay, well, I wasn't greasing or lubing all of the moving parts, just some of them. And this one takes you right through that. We're just over 4 years now, and this is the one we started with. It was recommended by the... it's this screw right up in here, and you need to oil this.
I'm just gonna come over here by the water bay, and I can never remember which way these go.
Okay, so that's one. So now, okay, down again, please. And down one more time, please. And
That's all we want to share with you this week.
give us a thumbs up if you like what you see.
Don't forget to subscribe.
And ring that bell for notifications.
Bye-bye for now. And the last one is one that's a little bit more recent. I forgot which one it was. Drum roll.
No, Bailey, I wasn't calling
I
you.
I didn't write it down. I have a little puppy dog staring up at me and really wants to either sit on my lap or maybe go for a walk. I don't know which.
Oh, the head tilt.
Do you want to come up, Bailey? Okay, come on. Come on. You can come say goodbye too. Okay.
This is Bailey's
Nightly
seated
ritual.
position.
All right. Oh, Wrigley's here too. Should we go for a walk, Wrigley? Yeah? Really? Should we go for... Oh! Should we go for a walk? Don't scratch, Mom. Okay, let's do this.